Jubilee Ministries invited Bishop Ed Bilong and Pastor Jenna-Leigh Bilong of South Africa as special guests for a breakfast and Valentines dinner this weekend. Bishop Ed Bilong and Pastor Jenna-Leigh Bilong are now joining me in studio to talk about their visit and more. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Good morning. It's our honor to be here with you this morning in the beautiful Namibia, of course.
I'm happy that you also came at a time where it's raining, because this is very rare for us. So this is, I think everybody's in a good mood because of the rain.
Maybe we brought the blessings.
You brought it here. Thank you very much for bringing it here. Now, Pastor Jenna-Leigh, you are well-known television and news anchor and radio presenter as well.
That's right.
So with more than 10 years broadcasting experience, how do you balance faith and TV and radio?
Yeah, I think at this stage, without giving my age away, it's a little bit over 15 years that I've done radio and television. Started in radio, and that question is very popular. How do you balance it all? Because I still do radio, I still do television. I pastor, I'm the First Lady of Grace Court Impact Center. Wow. And for me, the answer is quite simple. It is not two different entities. My faith and broadcasting is one. I'm very well known for my greeting, Goedheid en guns, goeienaand, which means goodness and mercy, good evening. Because for me, my faith and my calling and my purpose is one thing. And that really helps in terms of balancing it so that you don't have to really separate the two. It is one.
I want us to talk about this greeting a bit more. Why this trademark?
I was on national radio when I asked the Lord, you know, I'm here just by your grace. Not because I'm qualified, not because I'm the best in the industry. It's honestly just the grace of God. And I asked him, Lord, give me a way to slip you into my broadcasting. Because it's national radio, it's not a Christian radio per se. How do I tell people that I'm here because of you? How do I introduce you to the nation? And I was driving one day and I just heard the Holy Spirit say to me, Goedheid en guns, goeienaand, which is from Psalm 23. It means goodness and mercy, good evening. And that's my testimony. It's my blessing to the nation of South Africa. And also, of course, we have Namibian viewers to say that the goodness and the mercy of God follows you. At the end of the day, at the end of the bulletin, God is still good. After I've told you about all the politics and all the crime and the economy, God is still good. So that's where it comes from.
Well, Bishop Ed, Jubilee Ministries invited you as a special guest for the Valentines Dinner on Monday. And the theme for this event is Heart to Heart. Can you elaborate on this, please?
Well, thank you so much for having us. It's a wonderful pleasure for us to be here and enjoying Namibia as it is. Valentine's Day, very special day. The month of February is the month of love. Yes. And I think today is a very special time for us to be able to really talk about love. Yes. Because of the place where the world finds itself in. Unfortunately, we're hearing about stories of love that end in tragedies today, and you see people lovey-dovey, the next thing, one is down, you know. Yeah. So there is so much going on around today, the gender-based violence and all of that. I think this is a great opportunity for us to be able to delve into the matters of love, relationships, when we have an opportunity such as February, which is the month of love, to really talk to people about looking deep again. Why did we come together? Why? The previous guy was talking about what is wrong with us. I mean, how is it that you start in love and end up killing each other? Or,
that's right.
You know, so yeah, we're talking about those things, and then just delving into true relationship, true love, and how to really build a society that is reflective of the love of God.
Now, Jenna-Leigh, can you talk to us about what people can expect from this event?
They can expect us to be real. We are transparent, and we will get to the truth. We will share the truth. At this event, we'll also be taking some questions from the audience as it relates to our marriage, as it relates to blended families, as it relates to romance, you know. Christian couples are not boring, you know. We've got some sauce and spice as well.
All right.
So they can really expect us to be real. We're going to talk about my husband's brand new book, The Voice of Pain. And pain has a voice, and especially after the pandemic, you see so many marriages are in trouble because pain is starting to speak to us. It's speaking to your marriage, and how do you manage the voice of pain? So we'll get into that as well, because like my husband said, too much is happening. People are killing each other, divorces, our families are being broken up. So we're going to have to keep it 100% real.
Thank you very much for that explanation. Now, Bishop Ed, some people argue that Valentine's Day is such a cliche. It's just that one day in a year that people come and make all this commotion regarding love, and that's when the conversations are coming up. But never, after that, it's forgotten again, and then it's picked up the year after. What is your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. That is the reality of the world, because people are having this tendency of just focusing on the event. You know, but life is not an event.
That's right.
Life is a process. Life is real. So love is also not an event. You can't look at love as an event. You know, you may have met your lover at an event. But love itself is not an event. Love is a process, is a lifelong decision. And love is not a feeling. Love is a decision. So all of those things are what we have to discuss. But people don't understand that, because they're looking at a day, the 14th of February, and that is the day they will buy flowers. That's the day they would go all out, do all kinds of stuff. But then they will not repeat those things the next day. And it's because they have an event mindset when it comes to love. But love is not an event. It is a lifelong decision.
Thank you very much, Bishop. Now, Pastor Jenna-Leigh, we are running out of time, but perhaps can you talk to us about when the event is taking place, where it's taking place, and how members of the public can make part of the event?
Well, I'd like to really invite people. Come speak to Pastor Chris Jonathan from Jubilee Ministries. It's happening on the 14th of February. So if you don't have any Valentine's plans, come and join us. Contact Pastor Chris, Jubilee Ministries, or go to my Facebook page. Find me at Lady Bilong on Instagram, and we'll get the details to you.
Any final remarks, Bishop?
Well, we love you, Namibia. Come and join us, and let's talk about love. This is time for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy your stay in Namibia, and all the best with the event.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, that was Bishop Ed Bilong, as well as Pastor Jenna-Leigh Bilong. They are here for the event invited by Jubilee Ministries, and that is taking place on Valentine's Day, which is a dinner and a breakfast. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.